Bonjour, YouTube. Welcome back to my last review of the She Believes Cup. There are two matches on. One was on today, but the big match was yesterday. Japan women versus England. England win, they win the cup. And I think if they end up losing that, USA win the cup, no matter what, if they win their game against Brazil. But that game, USA women versus Brazil, turned out not to matter, as England won 3-0 against Japan, with all three goals coming in the first half, so essentially winning the cup in the first half. Which wins them the She Believes Cup, I think, for the first time, and the people who've won it the most is America, quite obviously. But a nice easy 3-0 victory for England heading into the World Cup this summer. Goal scorers were Stanforth, Carney and Mead, all scored within 30 minutes. 12 minutes was the first, 23 for the second, and then on the half-hour mark, the final goal was scored. So from that, it kind of just sounds like it's pretty easy. This is the first time England have won it since it only just came in 2016. And yeah, USA won it last year, which is shock, not really. England are currently 4th in the world, and the team that they just bet, Japan, they also have in the groups for the Women's World Cup, which is in France, which starts on the 7th of June and will be on BBC, which is good, because I'm going to watch it, obviously. And I will do a review of Women's World Cup this summer. Most of it, as much as I can. Let's just say that. And, but today, last night, England had a very good display, especially that first half. Just went out, got the goals, and then just stayed back. And they won 3-0, winning the cup. It's great for them to win it. Going into that World Cup, as I've said, with this, you want to call it confidence? I mean, kind of, yeah. There's a couple Man United players on the team, which is always good to see. And it's good for film level, for England to win this tournament. And maybe they could go on and win the World Cup, or at least have a very similar World Cup to that of the men, get into the semi-final. But they could win it. They really could, because this does mean they did beat Japan there, who were a big team, relatively big team. Beating USA to it, that's another big one. Because USA are obviously the biggest team. They are the biggest team. They won the World Cup back in 2015. Will they win it this summer? Probably, but who knows. So, as I've said, this is really good for women's football. Bringing this up, it's probably I think there's ways you can get highlights of the match if you just search up She Believes Cup on YouTube if you want to watch the goals. Or I bet you it might be on the BBC iPlayer for any of you in the UK, because you can't use the BBC iPlayer in Ireland. That's great. It's great. You should be able to do it. I was going to go through the results for England. Bet Brazil 2-1. Drew with England and defeated Japan, which ended up allowing them to win. That draw against the USA was big, because then it meant that if the USA do slip up, goal difference will be put into place. But the USA dropped points twice, only getting 4 points. So, but having said that, even though it did seem like a dominant display, 3-0, usually you would think it would. Basically 50-50 possession, 51% favouring in Japan, 16 shots for Japan to 10 for England, both having 4 on target. England didn't even get a corner, but Japan committing 10 fouls, England 7. But look, that's all we wanted to go through. Man United players that played on the day, well, they made so many subs. What the hell? Anyway, Greenwood, that's it. Who came on? Like them, 1, 2, 3, 5 subs. It's weird that they're allowed to make 5 subs. Is it technically friendly? I don't know. I don't understand the tournament system. But anyway, and Yeah, Tony Duggan came on. That's a name that I know. In case I don't know, she plays for Barcelona. It's a big team. I don't know anyone on the Japanese side, so I'm very sorry about that. Well, that's a good. It's very good for England, especially going into that World Cup. As I said, for now the third time. 3-0 victory, 3 goals in the first half. They win the She Believes Cup, and beating USA to it, who are I think they're ranked number 1. But apparently this will bring England up in the rankings, and hopefully allows them to go on, progress next summer, potentially win the World Cup. But that's it from our review of the She Believes Cup. I know, 2 videos, whoa. So leave a like, subscribe if you're new, if you want for more random football reviews. This Sunday, Man United women are back, so I'll have a review. We're up against Leicester City again. Hopefully it's another big victory, just like it was last time. I don't think it'll be streamed. If it is, I'll put up a tweet. Twitter is... I'll link it down below. So go follow me on all my social media, which I also will also link down below.